Folks, High Ground here. Welcome once again to the Proving Grounds. Today I'm here to introduce you to the Infinity class rig. Now this is the basic Infinity class. It's small, it's minimalistic, and it does just about everything I've thrown at it so far. You've got your small thrusters for your in-close maneuvering. You've got a large engine for when you need to go fast. You've got a little radar dish, future use. You got your gyroscope in a safe spot. It's actually a small versatile ship. It's got 8 reactors, so you got plenty of power. In reality, you only have the power on this thing. It'll probably last you about a year. Let's take this one out for a spin. Disengage docking clamps. Lift off from the platform. You'll notice it goes kind of slow. That is until we turn on the main engine. And you'll notice we go very, very fast. It's very maneuverable. Strafe, go around. Actually a lot of fun to fly. But up close it doesn't work so well, so we have to turn the main engine off, which gives it more stability and control. So you can get where you're going fast, and then when you get there you can actually, do what you need to do. Next we have the mining version of this ship. Notice the 2 large spotlights to illuminate your work area. You get your ore detector. This is usually the first ship I'll build in any survival situation. It isn't, the grand, mining rigs most people like to build, but it does what it needs to do. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes for me to throw one of these together anymore from scratch. At least for the first one of these rigs. You'll notice you have a cargo container in there on the side so you can access your cargo. You got a small conveyor system which runs under the cockpit. Comes over here to an extractor, so you can use this to unload materials. I know people think the cargo capacity on these is small, but in reality, if you actually mine everything you can and fill up the hoppers on these things, it takes quite a while to unload. Plus, one refinery can't really handle everything you'd mine. So you make smaller trips, but it actually works out quite nice. Plus, it's small enough where it can fit down any tunnel that I've seen in any of the asteroids. So if you actually want to get inside an asteroid or hide or actually mine inside a rock, this is the rig to do it with. Next over here we have the welding ship. Same basic design, doesn't have the conveyor system. It's got 2 medium storage containers, 2 welders, and you have the large cargo access on the back, so if you need to access it, or you can access it from the side. Works very well, similar to the mining rig. Next we have the grinding version of what I like to dub the Infinity. Works very well. Small, fast, gets it done. The biggest thing I've learned about grinding is do not directly come in direct contact with the work. Just nudge forward using the thrusters until you start grinding, and just sit there and let it do its work. Because if you try to push in there and get full contact with both your grinders, you get in the bad problem of the ship, whatever you're working on, starts moving. But with this little rig, you just get up next to it and grind. That's the problem with bigger rigs. The bigger the rig, now you need to clamp onto it, and that causes a whole series of problems, which if you've been watching any of the survival episodes lately on the internet, you will know has been a big problem with desync. This little rig eliminates that problem. Next we have the military version of the Infinity. It's very, very fast, very, very agile, very hard to hit, and it can carry quite a bit of firepower. Here we've got 4 rocket pods, 4 miniguns. This has a conveyor system on it, so you have 2 cargo containers, so you can carry more machine gun ammo than you'd probably ever need. And last but not least here, we have the rescue ship. Instead of having actual utilities on here, we've got 2 extra cockpits, so you can use this as a mobile charging station, or if you're like Ecto Sage, Tazu, or Aaron from their little survival series, which I've been watching on the internet or on YouTube, they could really use one of these because they seem to lose a ship every episode. Yeah, really bad. So this is for you guys. Feel free to copy and build one. Works pretty nice. And next we come down here to the versatility of the welding unit. Now, this is the welder is the second ship I'll build because it is the most versatile, and with it I can build anything else I need. Now you'll notice here we've got a bunch of pre-assembled wireframe blocks, and this is where it comes cool. Now, if you're using a welding rig like this, I highly recommend you don't enter the cockpit anywhere else but above the welders, just in case they're on, you don't get burned to death. we'll hop into the cockpit. I'll back up a little bit for sake here. I'm going to go in and we're going to find our welders. We're going to turn them on. Now I'm going to move close contact. Now you'll notice right away it starts welding. And the coolest part about this is, if you're building a rig like this, you simply slap the part on from a distance. If you got in close, you could actually put on your slope armor in a survival situation. And it would actually automatically start welding it for you. And usually I'll carry enough components you need. You can get in close with your welder not grinder, or you can actually access the part without actually getting burned. So you can actually put down what you need to build it and then back off and let the welders do the work for you. Once you have this welding rig right here, building mini rigs and ships is child's play. I mean, I can actually put one of these little rigs together in maybe about under 10 minutes. And if you need to weld down further down, you just move the rig. That way you can still keep working. You just got to remember to build the rigs from the ground up. Usually I'll put the basic frame together and then just and when I start getting above the bottom line here, the rig did the work for me. You can actually throw an infinity together very quickly using this setup. Well, I'm High Ground. This has been another episode of the Proving Grounds. Thanks for watching.